I try to bear fruits, but I keep failing to do so. I will go to bed and ask God to help me do these things the next day. And I will do it less, but I still end up falling into sin. I hate sinning and feel bad doing it, but I still end up falling into it anyways. What would your advice be to help me with this? Well, first let me start off by saying you're not alone at all. In fact, I could argue that a lot of us watching this video feel the same way that you do, including myself. Wouldn't you believe it? We're all sinners, even me. I'm a sinner just like you. But don't tell everybody else that because they think I'm perfect or whatever. Just chill. But anyway, let's address the issue. You hate your sin, but you keep going back to it. And now you're starting to feel like nothing's changing. First, let me say this. The fact that you hate your sin and feel convicted, that's not a bad sign. It means God is literally working in you right now. See, I told you I'm not perfect. I'm already knowing what verse I want to use, but I ain't got the word with me. Thank you for checking me, bro. I appreciate it. That's why you punched me in the back. You would turn with me to Romans chapter 7, verse 19. For the good that I would, I do not. But the evil which I would not, that I do. Basically saying the good things I do want to do, I don't, and the things I don't want to do, I do. Much like what your comment just said. And that's coming from Paul, of all people. And we'll talk more about Paul in a different video, but Paul was a great man of God in the end of all things. And he struggled as well. So the struggle itself is not the issue. Let's shift your mindset here. The problem is thinking, why can't I just stop? Instead of asking, what am I feeding? In Galatians 5:16, it says, walk in the spirit and you shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. Notice it does not say stop sinning, then walk in the spirit. It says walk in the spirit and then sin loses its power. Let's go a little deeper. If you keep falling into the same sin, ask yourself this. What environments am I in? What am I watching to, listening to, feeding my mind with? What triggers this pattern? Because sin doesn't just happen. You don't really wake up in a day and just decide, you know what? Something's usually feeding that, triggering that, something. You might be praying for strength, but you're still surrounding yourself with the same things that's triggering you to sin to begin with. In Romans chapter 6, verse 14, it says the following. For sin shall not have dominion over you, for ye are not under the law, but under grace. You're not a slave to sin anymore. You still just have to walk that truth out daily. You're not gonna be perfect overnight. Sanctification is a process, but progress looks like this. You're falling, because you will fall, but you get back faster the next time. You're becoming more aware of your sin, of the things around you that trigger you to sin. And you're choosing differently over time. You're choosing a different mindset to pivot away from that. You're truly repenting. Don't confuse struggle with sin with being controlled by sin. The fact that you're fighting, that's proof God is not done with you. Again, this is not to justify anybody sinning, because we should never do that. But this is where you build your endurance, to say the least. In fighting the urge to sin, surround yourselves with things of God. Surround your things with the kingdom of heaven. That's reading your word. That's more prayers during the day. That's doing your devotions. That's community. Community is a heavy one. Because if you think about it, when you are consistently surrounding yourself with the things of God, you are less and less likely to want to sin, let alone sin. Chances are you're not going to be sinning if you're in the middle of worship, are you? Probably not. How much easier over time it becomes to not want to sin when you're literally continuously surrounding yourself with God in his presence. Keep that in mind for everybody watching this, including you, Dondre. I'm talking to you. I'm talking about Dondre, that's me. Don't ask him any questions. Cut that out, Dre. I love y'all boys, and I'll see you on the next one.